Grand Rising, y'all. It's a late night message. I'm jumping around. I got tons of different things to speak about in this message. There's a lot going on, of course. Um, First, I want to say what I'm speaking on is for entertainment, education purposes only. Please use your discretion upon taking the advice. When I'm giving, I'm not licensed in any fields. I'm pretty sure everybody's tuned in and realizing, the word covens and secret societies that covertly behind the scenes um, run this world have been causing a lot of damage, allegedly. People are starting to see now and coming to speaking about ascension, the dark arts, things of that nature. Voodoo, hoodoo, all those things, how they play a part in a lot of different things. Instead of checking my other videos, scrolling down on this platform, I even left messages for authority figures on taking spiritual baths and, protecting their chakras and third eye, things of that nature, because what I said is that they were sending certain things towards certain officials to win the favor in court cases. But we're just gonna dive in. So for me, it's like over 2 years when I started this platform, because they shut down the other one on TikTok, the Enlightened GCB 2022, which the last message that I gave was not in violation of anything. But when allegedly you have people connected in higher places that have money, of course, they didn't want my story to get out. I told a story about me being trafficked online through camera without my consent on the dark web. It had over 14K views. The targeted individual, theft of a stolen inheritance, another over like 13K views. Where we had a family that had a funeral for me and knew that I was not unalived, defrauding life insurance policy. These people having court dates that had fraudulent medical records that were put together to deem me incompetent, crazy. Meanwhile, these group of people are sending in people to court and date me my whole life. You got a person that was sent in, they marrying somebody in the alleged family, to collaborate together to steal its inheritance and make it their own. These people buying houses and cars and meanwhile the justice system, which I've reported to, the FBI, the Department of Justice, the IRS, it's like the Postal Service about my mail being rerouted. These people completely compromise my identity, which is a good thing, because the people that need to know, that have been watching me, know that it's not me. These people are making false allegations supposedly about me being a drug dealer, all this stuff. They're trying everything that they can to get me caught up in the system while trying to unalive me, while trying to silence me. And it's like, this has been going on. Well, I've been targeted my whole life. I just didn't know that there's people in the background that have been watching me, because I've had people stealing from me my whole life. So we're gonna run down some notes real quick while people are listening to this. With the y'all know about the fake marriage. I went through the whole gang stalking thing with church members gang stalking me. These people are trying to have me evicted while they still in houses and selling houses and things of that. They wanted me without, while they stole everything. Fraudulently cleaning money in my name, paying lawyer out of stolen money. So at 2:30, or approximately 2:30 on Sunday, of course, they green screened my phone while I was watching videos or whatever. Uncle Sam and his little minions, they're trying their hardest for my story not to be heard. because it's a lot of corrupt officials involved. It goes up the ladder. You know, like I said, you got people that oversee people's estates, inheritance, trust funds. These people are thieves. You got court clerks that is involved, doctoring up paperwork. I have not been to one court date. I have not been notified, not one court date. But there's tons of assets that was handed over. Not one court date. They made sure I didn't get no notification of everything that they were stealing. These people are dumb. All while having me around people in the community that also know, because they paying them too to watch and monitor me. Who am I talking to? What am I doing? Devices hacked, cloned. These people got affairs going on in the justice system, allegedly. Y'all watching these platforms, how they fighting to control the information that's coming out to the masses. They want everybody asleep again. But let's get back to these illegal contracts that was signed. The chemicals, the poison that was put in food and drinks with the hit women they sent in. Let's get back to that. Let's get back to the Postal Service involvement, allegedly, with my mail going to an address that I do not reside at. When I went to the IRS to file fraud this past year, I had an argument with the lady. I've never had to argue with someone about filing fraud and identity theft. Usually, they're more than accommodating for those types of things. Got a lot of people expressing their story about being targeted to be sacrificed by their family members. You got people thinking they about to have happily ever after with people in higher paid positions throughout the justice system, and they trying to cover it up because they want to protect the reputation of their system. People sleeping with the DA, and we're gonna get them. Try to set me up for a red rum. People that they unaliving, allegedly, and trying to pin it on me. Meanwhile, I'm being investigated and watched, so I'm over here and I'm over there, but I'm actually where I'm at. They're using military connections. NSA is involved. Yeah, this Truman Show is a lot different than the original one that came out. Upon my awakening, though, it turned me into a targeted individual. I was put into a position like all the others. You're just gonna come out and speak about it, man. It's like these higher judicial agencies, they're trying to discredit spiritually gifted people. But the spiritually gifted people are the same ones that's helping to expose cold cases. They're out here making changes and saving lives, and they trying to discredit those that are spiritually gifted. We've been here. They don't want people to know that they have been watching those that are spiritually gifted since they were born. I made a video that was on TikTok, so for those that go over to that channel and watch it, you'll see. Those that are high priests, high priestesses. Got a few of them already out here talking about it. Beauty 9419, spiritual advisor, Tiff Intuitive One. I just love how the whole community be knowing. I just love how people just taking money and they just paying people, allegedly, to watch me. What was that, 20K around that came out for the shooter? Guaranteed he can get the job done. These same fake family members monitoring me, surveilling me, still reaching out to people to unalive me. Meanwhile, the courts know that they shouldn't have the assets that they have. But they're using their resources, and they're attached to wealthy people too, to find ways to try to set people up, make them slow dagger themselves, psychologically wear themselves out. These stories have been going on TikTok, YTube for years, and it's like, you got hundreds of people with the same story. By now, people know who the target individuals are, most of them, those that awaken. The 144, I'm just like, people just upset at this point because they signed up to be a part of groups that partake in ritualistic dark arts. They're trying to find which person they can use to send in to try to play dumb like they didn't know. People notice when I'm not around. Cut people off cold turkey. What they want me to stay around so they can plan to unalive me. They done had numerous attempts on my life. I know this is bigger than me. It's global. Told y'all was going to have court officials, people trying to resign. They're always trying to run. When they get caught, when they get exposed, they always just figure it's easy to try to just unalive somebody. But they've been unaliving a lot of people. There's a lot of people on this platform alone. People taking out secret life insurance policies on people. They just sitting back. Oh yeah, they look vulnerable and weak. They're naive. They don't know what's going on out here. Then you go to these insurance agencies, allegedly, that just allow it easily accessible for people to take out life insurance policies on people. They come around you, put something in your food, got you acting crazy. Now go ahead and jot that down on your record. So when you go to speak your truth, ain't nobody gonna listen. They figured they'd have us arguing with each other between spirituality and religion. They make spiritualists look like we the devil. Because we attach ourselves to ancestral roots, to awakening and ascending, healing, growing, and evolving. We ain't attached to no groups doing unalive spells and heart attack spells and attacking people's crown chakras. Yeah. Now people are realizing that your chakra systems are very important. The hidden knowledge. They don't want the masses to know. They got everybody stuck to this book they gave out. Meanwhile, they're in the shadows. You know how long it took for people to start researching what chakras were? It's like Nico said, shout out. They took the knowledge that they gave us and tried to hide it. You got people that are wealthy that want the gifts of spiritually gifted people. So they figure if they sacrifice them, allegedly, they can receive those gifts. I hope that people wake up and realize that the wealthy class, majority of them, allegedly, they attach to groups. And not all of them are, they ain't in no business of being no light workers, no healers, no shamans. People notice the change in the industry. They don't want to let you in if they can't get something from you. Something internal for some paper. I'm not even going to speak on anything else at this time. I just wanted to come on and leave a little quick message. I know it's 18 minutes in. I had to make some room on here. A lot of people think that because some of us carry the title of light workers and that we just supposed to accept abuse on all different kinds of levels, from covert, narcissistic, sociopath, and psychopathic people that do really dark things to individuals covertly. Go into courtrooms and shapeshift their energy. I'm telling you, when the investigators, they go play back some of the videos that was over at this courthouse in Clark County and watch some of these same people, how they was lying, telling the judge that I was delusional about an inheritance. But you sure was in a courtroom or sure was involved around some family members that went to court about an inheritance. Yeah, I'm talking about you. a lot of towers, I'm not even gonna lie, I sleep peaceful at night because I know what people trying to figure out what's coming, they can't figure it out. They go on to readers and they paying readers, what's going on, what's about to come. I hope y'all is as strong that y'all portrayed to be. Because it took groups of people. They paying the best of the best. They paying people overseas. You go back to the past place that I was living at. You know, get them because they was involved too, allegedly. You know, get the roommate too, they allegedly. Y'all, I appreciate y'all taking the time out of y'all 24 hours to listen to the messages that I bring. I hope that people begin to do their research on certain traditions, the history upon holidays and things of that nature. We really are in an era where we have to unlearn a lot of the things that we were taught and relearn the truth. Because we was lied to. Unless you're a part of a wealthier group, them is the ones that they felt deserve to live in truth, while the rest of the people deserve to be asleep. But I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Till the next one, though. Peace, love, and light.